You're watching Iowa Live. Everything local, entertaining, and meaningful in Central Iowa is right here on Iowa Live.
Well, everybody, it is time to do a little cooking, and we know when that happens, we're in the kitchen, and Caitlyn Farron, the corporate dietitian for Fareway Meat and Grocery, joining us. Great to see you again.
You too, thank you.
All right, we are going to talk about something that is going to be looking so good, you're going to wish it was smell-o-vision. Let me just tell you that right now.
That's
Tell me,
true.
what are we talking about?
So we've got barbecue chicken skewers on a summer chopped salad today.
Oh,
perfect.
Absolutely perfect. All right, well, let's get the particulars here.
All
what
right.
do we need?
So first we're going to start with the dry rub, and this is super simple. You can make it with things from your pantry. I'm going to have you put that together because that's going to be our first step for getting some flavor onto this chicken.
Okay, so you have like an old jar here.
An old mason jar, and then we're going to do brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
It's going to be a little sweetness.
Rolling Stone song, okay.
We've got some garlic powder.
Here's some garlic powder right over here, so we'll dump the garlic powder right inside there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Some paprika. That's going to be mainly for color, I'd say.
There we go, paprika.
And the last step, just some salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, it's a combo.
Very simple. I like making my own spice mixtures because you can really control the ingredients that way, control the sodium.
Now, this would be really nice, but I wish that I had some different way of applying this, because this is going to, you can't really just dump it.
I got you covered. So one of my favorite tips is to save the old Parmesan cheese lid.
Okay.
And these pop on perfectly to the mason jars.
So this is from the Fareway Parmesan cheese.
Fareway Parmesan.
Okay, on the shelf.
Still a little parm left in there, I think.
Which is good. That's good for the rub.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
now
you can just shake it up.
You can just shake it up.
You've made your own dry rub.
How about that? So we have Rolling Stones and Taylor Swift reference in just 1 second here.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so now we have our own shaker.
Yep.
Okay.
So then you can store it like that. Go ahead and
so what do we have here?
So this is chicken breast that I cubed up.
Okay.
And one thing when you're making skewers is you want to try to get everything pretty uniform. That way it cooks, perfectly, evenly. And if you don't want to do skewers, if you just want to do this on a chicken breast, that's totally fine. Same technique. We're going to do dry rub, based with a little barbecue.
Okay, now do we flip these over and just get them all
kind of
done?
give those a nice mix there.
Okay.
Now, when we're doing our skewers, if you are using the wood ones, I want you to soak these for about 20 minutes before you assemble them,
Just
so
soak
that they
them
don't
in water.
so they don't burn.
Okay.
I do prefer the metal ones, honestly, because I think they get hot and then kind of help cook the food from the middle.
I never thought about that.
So if you want to invest, they're not too much, but grab the metal ones.
All right, so what should we skewer here?
We're just going to assemble. Do you want to put one together?
We'll build one together here. And actually, while we're doing this, do you want to show the rub recipe and everything that we just put together?
Yes.
Because
so
we
have
have
it.
that. So there it is right there.
Yep.
Really simple, and it's about a little more than a pound or so of chicken breast. So this is very simple.
Yes.
Okay.
And one thing with skewers too is it really can feed a lot. It can help stretch the meat because people are just going to take either one skewer or instead of a full chicken breast. So you can do these on the broiler.
Okay.
You can do these on the grill.
No matter where.
Yep, you can do them however you like. They really don't take too long, about 6 to 8 minutes.
All right.
And you're good to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So we have that. So the skewers are ready to go. So they're ready for the heat.
The skewers are ready.
Now you mentioned on a chopped salad. So
yes.
what are we doing here?
So we're going to serve this with a summer chopped salad. So we're starting strong with some romaine. And then we're going to add some cilantro. I love adding herbs to the salads. It gives it such a unique flavor.
And cilantro is one of those herbs that either you love it or you're not necessarily a fan of it, right?
Yes, you love it or it tastes like soap. So
see, that's what I heard too. Yeah.
Now then we're gonna do corn. Now you could do fresh corn on the cob. You could do frozen, canned.
Okay.
Whatever you
now,
like.
If you get it out of the can, is it already cooked?
It's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Give it a good drain.
Okay. Just drain it.
Drain it. Blue cheese, because that makes everything a little tastier. And that's really the salad. Now, I like a stronger dressing or a like a ranch with this, just kind of with the barbecue. But if
Okay.
you want to try something different, you can.
Okay.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is awesome. And if you want a little extra zest and everything too, you have something else over on the side
Oh,
too.
yes. You could
Okay.
do some green onions.
Green onions, you just chop them up and then lay them on top.
Yep.
Okay.
Very simple. Whatever you've got, either left in your garden or.
All right, now we
at
went
that.
through this rather quickly, but the thing is, good news is coming up tomorrow. You have a virtual cooking class,
We
right?
do. Tomorrow at noon. You
Okay.
can sign through our website or Eventbrite.
There's the information on this. So it's
Yep.
a Wednesday, the 12th, from noon till 12:30. Really, really quick, and you're eligible to win a $50 Fareway gift card. Here's the QR code. Okay, so this is
Yes.
the easiest way to sign up,
Yep,
right?
this is the perfect way to sign up, and we pick the winner during the class, so you'll know right away if you've won that $50 gift card. And it's really fun. It's Whitney and I in the kitchen, bantering back and forth, and you learn a lot. So
Just like we're doing right here.
just like this, yeah.
So it is awesome, but how about this? Awesome chicken skewers. How simple was this?
You've got to try this.
And you can do this at home for everything recipe-wise. You could probably just go to the Fareway website, right?
Absolutely, you can actually go to this recipe and add everything to your cart, and you don't even have to, shop around. It's all there.
Just that simple.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.